What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. This is going to now be day 4 or episode 3 of swapping the Camaro. And once again, I'm back in scrubs. Didn't want to change, so let's get to it. Update on the swap out here. We were running into the issue of taking out the cam gear because the timing chain was on there, you know, pretty tight, and it runs all the way down to the crank, and it runs through the oil pump, and you have to take out all of that. It was just going to be a complete hot mess trying to get out the oil, to drop the oil pan, to take out the oil pump and everything else. But I was able to kind of wiggle it out of there, and I got the cam gear out, and now we just have an exposed, well, we're about to have an exposed cam. Just take this little sucker out of here. Here's an old cam, here's a new cam, the big choppy boy. So now we gotta see, now we just gotta take out the old cam, plop in the new one, put in that cover back, and wait for the new cam gear, which should be coming in pretty soon. Ordered it already, so it's just a matter of time of when Summit wants to drop it off. And just like that, the old cam is out. Look at that. Ain't she a thing of beauty? So what do we do now? Just put the new one in there?
You gotta dab it all with fucking packing grease.
Well, about the assembly lube.
That stuff.
Alright guys, so we got the cam out. I almost crapped myself because I thought I almost scratched the bearings. My brother said I scratched them, but it shouldn't be too bad. But I did notice, like, I thought the old cam was, like scratched and scuffed like hell. And I was beginning to freak out. My brother was like, doesn't look like too big of a deal. So I'm gonna have him put the new cam back in, because yeah, taking it out did not go so smooth. So what we're gonna do now is just lube up this old cam. We're gonna lube up the new one all the way up and down, and then plop it in. Boys, when doing this, it's really important to use a lot of lubricant. Apparently you need to have this thing really lubed up with this oil. We're using the Lucas oil assembly lube. Yeah, that's what we're using. Lucas oil assembly lube. Yeah, so hopefully this is enough. I'm going to see with the mastermind over here once he's done. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Once he's done doing what he's doing, I'm gonna see if this is enough. And if it is, then the cam is going on right now. So what's going on?
The cam's not going all the way in. I think we're running dry halfway through. All the lube is getting left on the front bearings.
So I need more lube.
Yep. So we're working on torquing down the crank bolts, the bolts for the plate, cam plate. Spec on them is 18 foot-pounds. I don't have a 3/8 ratchet that goes that low, torque wrench that goes that low. So in this case we're going to be using the German system, Guten tight. Our spec for these bolts is going to be Guten tight.
Bruh.
Now she's ready for the Autobahn. You have a Cam Camaro.
Officially cammed. Feels good. I feel the power already.
Too bad we couldn't fucking have them both cammed at the same time, huh?
Nah, this one would walk that one anyways.
Think so?
Yeah. Cam Dollars 1 and versus a Cam Dollars 3. I think, yeah.
What do you kids say these days? What about that driver mod, bro?
Why do you think I would walk you? Be missing third from a mile away.
Jack's up and banging 6 where it counts.
Well, there you have it, boys. We are officially cammed, and I could not be more excited about that. So, what's next? Next, we're gonna start throwing everything back in together once I have all the pieces to reassemble it. And I do have a surprise that's on the way for this car that I just decided to do, honestly, today. So, I'm not gonna reveal that until we get everything and it's all set in stone. Probably reveal it during Dyno Day. And this should be something that's gonna help me get to my goal of the 500 wheel. If I don't get to the 500 wheel, I'm gonna be disappointed, but I won't be surprised because I'm seeing what all the cars out there with the setup are doing. They're doing around between 470 and 490 since I'm not doing any porting or anything like that. Thought about it, but at the end of the day, I want to keep the stock parts stock without like really messing with them in case I do need to throw everything back together. I won't have to be scrambling and having to get new throttle body, new intake manifold. But yeah, I want to keep everything as stock as possible as I can. I want to keep the heads, the intake manifold, the throttle body. I want to keep that stuff kind of stockish so I don't have to buy a new one in case, you know, I do have to throw everything back to stock. That happened to my brother. He did a whole brand new intake manifold, he did head, he did the cam, he did everything, then he got popped and state refed, and now we have the lonely Camaro. You guys can see it right there. What was once a badass cammed LS6 Camaro is now a stock LS1 Camaro. And I don't want that to happen to me. So yeah, keeping everything as stock as possible. But I think that's gonna do it for today, guys. I'm just gonna clean up a bit and tighten down some bolts in here and there. And that's gonna do it for tonight. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, and I'll catch you later.